Have you ever noticed how passive income is sold like a magic trick? You open YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, and someone is sitting on a beach with a laptop. They tell you they make money while sleeping, money while traveling, money while watching Netflix, money while doing absolutely nothing. And after hearing this enough times, it's easy to start believing that passive income is the ultimate financial goal. Who wouldn't want that? After all, most people spend 5 days a week working for money. The idea of money working for you instead sounds like freedom. But what if I told you there's a passive income trap that almost nobody talks about? A trap that causes people to waste years chasing income streams that never become meaningful. A trap that keeps people busy while making them feel productive. And ironically, this trap often delays the very financial freedom people are trying to achieve. Let's talk about it, because understanding this one idea could save you years of frustration. Imagine two friends. Let's call them Alex and Ben. Both are 25 years old. Both want financial freedom. Both spend hours watching videos about passive income. One day, Alex decides he's going to build multiple passive income streams. He starts researching dropshipping, then affiliate marketing, then print on demand, then crypto staking, then digital products, then YouTube automation, then AI side hustles. Every month, there's something new. Every month, there's another opportunity. Every month, there's another influencer saying, this is the easiest way to make passive income. Alex jumps from one thing to another. A little progress here, a little progress there. But after 2 years, nothing has really changed. He's busy, he's learning, he's trying. But financially, not much has happened. Now look at Ben. Ben spends those same 2 years building a valuable skill. Maybe it's software development. Maybe it's sales. Maybe it's marketing. Maybe it's design. He gets better and better. His income grows. His savings grow. His investments grow. And eventually his money starts generating income on its own. 5 years later, Ben has more passive income than Alex ever managed to create. Why? Because Ben understood something most people miss. Passive income is often the result of wealth, not the cause of wealth. And that's where the trap begins. Most people think passive income creates wealth. But in reality, wealth often creates passive income. Think about it this way. Imagine someone owns $1 million worth of investments. Even a modest return can generate tens of thousands of dollars every year. That income feels passive. But where did it come from? The passive income wasn't created first. The wealth came first. The passive income came second. Yet many people try to skip that first step. They focus entirely on the passive income part while ignoring the wealth-building part. It's like wanting fruit from a tree without planting the tree. The fruit is visible. The years of growth aren't. And social media tends to show the fruit, not the roots. There's also a psychological reason passive income is so attractive. Our brains love shortcuts. We naturally prefer easy rewards over difficult rewards. If someone offers you 2 paths, path 1, work hard for years, build skills, increase income, save consistently, invest patiently. Path 2, earn money while sleeping. Most people are immediately drawn to path 2, even if the odds are much lower. Psychologists call this present bias. We tend to favor things that promise immediate results, even when a slower path is actually more reliable. That's why lottery tickets exist. That's why get-rich-quick schemes exist. And that's why passive income content gets millions of views, because it appeals directly to a powerful human desire, the desire to escape effort. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most valuable passive income streams require a lot of active effort up front, sometimes years of effort. Let's look at a few examples. A YouTube channel. People call it passive income. But ask any successful creator how much work happened before the income arrived. Hundreds of videos, thousands of hours, years of learning, years of mistakes, years of uncertainty. What looks passive today was extremely active yesterday. The same thing happens with books, schools, businesses, apps, investments, rental properties. Nearly every meaningful passive income stream starts with intense active effort. The passive part usually arrives much later, but social media often edits out that chapter of the story. There's another trap that's even more dangerous: tiny passive income. Let's say someone earns $5 from an affiliate link, then $10 from a digital product, then $20 from another side hustle. They get excited. Technically, they have multiple passive income streams. But here's the question. Can those streams change their life? Probably not. This is where many people confuse activity with progress. Having 10 income streams sounds impressive, but if they collectively generate $50 per month, they're not solving any meaningful financial problem. Meanwhile, someone who focused on increasing their primary income by $20,000 per year may be building wealth much faster. The number of income streams isn't what matters. The size and scalability of those streams matter. A tiny stream is still a tiny stream, even if it's passive. Let's use a simple analogy. Imagine you're trying to fill a swimming pool. Most people focus on finding lots of tiny straws. A little income here, a little income there, another little income source over there. But the pool barely fills. A wealth builder thinks differently. They look for a larger pipe, a bigger skill, a better career, a scalable business, a productive asset. Once the pool starts filling quickly, passive income naturally becomes easier to create. The problem isn't that passive income is bad. The problem is that many people chase tiny passive income streams before building a large source of active income. They're optimizing the wrong thing. Now, let's talk about something influencers rarely mention. Opportunity cost. Every hour spent on one thing is an hour not spent on something else. Imagine spending 3 years trying random side hustles that earn a few $100s. What if those same 3 years have been invested in becoming exceptional at a valuable skill? What if those skills doubled your salary or tripled it? What if they allowed you to invest significantly more money every month? The hidden cost isn't just the money you didn't make. It's the opportunity you gave up. And opportunity costs are invisible. That's what makes them dangerous. You never see what could have happened. The wealthiest people often understand something that sounds boring. But boring is frequently profitable. Consistency beats excitement. A lot of people spend years searching for the perfect passive income idea. Meanwhile, someone else consistently invests every month, year after year, decade after decade. No excitement, no viral strategy, no secret hack, just consistent behavior. And eventually the gap becomes enormous. Because wealth is often built through repetition rather than innovation. Not always, but more often than social media wants you to believe. Now, before anyone misunderstands this, passive income is absolutely real. Dividend income is real. Rental income is real. Business income is real. Royalties are real. Digital products are real. The goal isn't to avoid passive income. The goal is to understand its place in the journey. Passive income works best when it's built on a foundation. Skills, savings, investments, assets, knowledge. Without those foundations, passive income often becomes a distraction. With those foundations, passive income becomes powerful. It's like adding turbochargers to a car that's already moving. But many people try to install turbochargers before they've built the engine. So what should you do instead? First, focus on increasing your earning power. The fastest way to build wealth is often increasing the value you provide. Second, save a meaningful percentage of your income. Not because saving alone makes you rich, but because it creates fuel for investing. Third, invest in productive assets. Assets that can generate value over time. Fourth, be patient. Most wealth-building processes look slow in the beginning. That's normal. Trees don't grow overnight. Neither do investments. Neither do businesses. Neither do passive income streams. And finally, remember this. Don't ask, how can I make money while sleeping? Ask, what can I build today that continues creating value tomorrow? Those are very different questions, and one of them leads to far better decisions. Here's the irony. The people who become financially free often spend less time obsessing over passive income than everyone else. Instead, they focus on building skills, creating value, accumulating assets, and solving problems. Then one day they look up and realize something remarkable. Their investments are producing income. Their assets are generating cash flow. Their businesses are working without them every minute. The passive income arrived, but arrived as a consequence, not as the starting point. And that's the passive income trap influencers rarely mention. Passive income is not usually the shortcut. It's often the reward at the end of the path. The people who understand that tend to build real wealth. The people who don't often spend years chasing the illusion of easy money. And when you understand the difference, you stop chasing shortcuts. You start building foundations. And that's when financial freedom becomes much more likely.
If this video helped you see passive income from a different perspective, I'd really appreciate a like. Subscribe for more videos on investing, wealth building, and the psychology behind better financial decisions. And in the comments, tell me this: what's one thing you're building today that could continue creating value for years to come?